matchmaking is messy in the age of dating apps? Meet Emma Woodhouse, the original influencer who tried to curate love without the internet. Stay for a story that proves 19th century tea parties can teach us more about self awareness than a decade of self help books. Plot in a teacup. What happens in Highbury? Our story follows Emma Woodhouse, a wealthy, witty 21-year-old who proudly proclaims she will never marry and then spends the next 400 pages meddling in everyone else's romance. After successfully pairing off her former governess, Emma sets her sights on Harriet Smith, a sweet but naive girl of uncertain parentage. Emma's plan? Upgrade Harriet's social status by steering her away from the earnest farmer Robert Martin and toward the elusive bachelor Mr. Elton. Predictably, the plan crashes. Mr. Elton proposes to Emma instead. Harriet's heart is crushed, and gossip ripples through the village like spilled tea. Layer in the mysterious arrival of the dashing Frank Churchill and the understated wisdom of Mr. Knightley, and you have a comedy of manners that twirls between drawing rooms, picnics, and ballroom floors. The plot's brilliance is less about explosions and more about elegantly choreographed misunderstandings. Character chemistry, why Emma is lovably flawed. Jane Austen called Emma a heroine whom no one but myself will much like, yet readers adore her precisely because she is imperfect. Emma is clever but blind to her privilege, generous yet self-satisfied, and desperate to orchestrate happiness without recognizing her own feelings. Harriet's pliability highlights Emma's dominance, Mr. Elton's vanity mirrors her own, and Mr. Knightley's frank critiques become the moral compass of the novel. Even secondary figures, Miss Bates with her endless chatter, Mrs. Weston with motherly warmth, serve as mirrors reflecting Emma's growth. Austen's genius lies in letting us cringe at Emma's blunders, while silently rooting for her enlightenment. By the time Emma confronts her jealousy over Harriet's affection for Knightley, we're ready to forgive her because she finally sees herself clearly. That combination of wit, vulnerability, and eventual humility keeps audiences hooked 2 centuries later. Themes that speak. Across centuries beneath the lace and carriage rides, Emma is a sharp exploration of power dynamics, social mobility, and the dangers of overconfidence. Austen dissects class with a surgeon's precision, Harriet's uncertain lineage, Mrs. Elton's nouveau riche pretensions, and Mr. Knightley's landed gentility all delineate social lines Emma tries to redraw. The novel also tackles the illusion of control. Our heroine believes she can script love like a stage play, only to discover that human emotions refuse to follow direction. Finally, Austen weaves in the importance of listening. Emma's inability to truly hear Miss Bates or Harriet causes most of her missteps, a timeless reminder that empathy begins with shutting up and paying attention. Whether you're navigating Instagram hierarchies or office politics, these themes land with surprising freshness. Why pick up Emma today? First, the humor. Austen's sly narration delivers more mic drops per page than any modern rom-com. Lines like Mr. Woodhouse's fussing over cake still spark laughter. Second, the prose is approachable. Though set in Regency England, the dialogue sings, and the internal commentary feels modern in its snark. Third, adaptations from Clueless to the 2020 film scratch the surface, but the novel offers richer context and sharper irony. Finally, reading Emma is an exercise in self-reflection. Every time she misreads a situation, we're invited to question our own assumptions. If you think classics are dusty, give Emma 3 chapters. The village gossip, romantic misfires, and Austen's narrative wink will pull you in. Pro tip: grab an annotated edition or audiobook narrated by a British voice actor. It adds sparkle to the social subtleties. If Emma's world of witty banter and quiet self-realization intrigues you, hit subscribe for more book deep dives, drop a comment on which Austen hero tops your list, and share this video with the matchmaking mastermind in your life.